there with favor. That sounds like somebody in a bad relationship been beat up 4 times. Why should I stay with Tony? At least he paid the rent. Yep, he didn't pay the medical bill neither. That's why you still. Or I should have stayed with Tasha, even though she took all the money and you stayed broke. You talking about love. No, that's not love, that's lust. That's a trick of the enemy that has to count your mind. But here it is, they complain about defect. They didn't complain about going back. And sometimes Christians are bent on going back. We're looking at what the world is doing, but we're supposed to be in the church getting equipped to bring the lost in at any cost. Amen. Numbers chapter 1, verse 36 deals with the fact that they have left Mount Sinai and headed to Canaan, the land of promise. But when this generation of people gets to the edge of their new home, they begin to refuse because they was terrified of the report of the 8 or the 10 that came back. It was 12 that went out, but 10 came back. And sometimes we're dealing with folk and people that don't want to grow. You got some folk that don't even like your vision, so it ain't gonna even share. Help somebody. And anytime you have a vision and someone else knows about your vision, I asked my dad about his picture. I said, you've been talking about the fish streaming for a long time. A long time. I said, it's sad that I don't even have a picture yet. But yet still I know the vision. And he said, well, I want to drive a bus up and I want to feed everybody. I almost feel bad to even put my foot on the bus, knowing I haven't even invested in the vision. Hello, somebody. And that's how God should deal with you. That when somebody has something that's connected to you, trying to be a blessing to you, when they have a vision, you ought to just be pushing them forward. Go ahead, Bishop. Do it. Do it. I want to eat a pie day for real. I want to sit at Tom's Steakhouse and order rock and straight. I'm tired of this, that, and the other. I see you trying to be a pastor. But the 12 spies, 12 went out. 2 came back with good reports. And sometimes it's only a few that are with you. And here it is, Joshua and Caleb seeing the same thing the other 10 seen. See, sometimes folks see stuff different. Why? Because they know the same identical God that brought them out of Egypt, took them through the wilderness. They said, God was with me then when I was fighting with Moses. God is with me now. And I'm not shaken by my circumstance. The lights may be off, but candles is still available. Hello, somebody. My car may be broke down, but thank God for the links. And here is the 10 coming back with evil reports. They're giants. They're this, that, and the other. And we look like grasshoppers. And sometimes the devil wants to make you look small. And he look big. What giants in your life that you're not standing up to? I mean, in the book of Samuel, when David went before Goliath, in the 17th chapter of Samuel, David stood up as his brothers was back, sitting back. David asked the question, why y'all standing back here on the back line? Wait a minute, Saul, suit me up. No, I can't wear your stuff. Just give me my slingshot, the stuff that I'm used to fighting with. Some of us need to take the stuff that we're used to fighting with and quit trying to wear somebody else's armor and stand up to those giants imagine his brothers probably like, man, we sure like the David. Oh man, he done got himself in a world of mess now. Yeah, he may kill the bear. But David said, wait a minute. See, sometimes we got to have a wait a minute moment. Wait a minute. I remember when God paid this bill. Wait a minute, devil. You didn't tell me I was getting back on drugs. God delivered me and I didn't even go to a 3-step program. But David looked out with faith and experience. See, it's one thing to have faith, but when you know that you know that you know that you know that you know, with experience, you can defeat those giants a lot faster. Because the Bible said David went by the brook, grabbed 5 stones for all the other giants, but he didn't have to use the other 4 because when he slew the big one, the other ones just stood back. I don't want none of that. We're changing the environment. And you can change the environment. Even though David, after he slew the Philistine giant, and he killed him and cut his head off with his own sword. See, David could just wind up a slingshot and knock him out. He'll take the very enemy, he'll take the very weapon that the enemy used against you and turn it around and make it hit the enemy. Oh, God got all kind of power. And sometimes people take that for granted. And they say, if it had not been, and they just say it for granted. And they say, thank God, and they say it for granted. But when you look and dig deep and down into those words, if it had not been for Christ pulling you out some stuff, changing some stuff, turning around some stuff, casting out some stuff, getting rid of some stuff, if it had not been for God. Amen. Changing your environment. It wasn't your education. It wasn't your good looks. It wasn't your haircut. It wasn't your person power. It was Christ that came on the inside and changed some stuff around so your environment began to change. Hello, somebody. And many folk won't change. They want the environment to change. They want things to change. And sometimes you can't get change until you make change. You can't keep crying broke but always at the mall. You can't be on things, you can't be wanting a husband, not looking. Don't look for it because the Bible says man that findeth a wife. So women, stop looking. If you ain't married, stop looking. Get yourself together for a husband. Hello, somebody. And sometimes people got things all backwards. See, a woman should be prepared for a husband. He should have a covenant relationship, and she bragged about all that he brought. You shouldn't say, wait a minute, baby. Hey, check this out. I got good credit. I got a job. I look good. I can cook halfway decent. I know how to clean. I got my own place. All I need for you just to be a real husband to me. I don't need a sugar daddy. I need a husband. I don't need a 1-minute thrill. Some folks are hung up on thrills in 2 minutes and this, that, and the other and microwave stuff. And that's why they're not gaining. That's why they're not growing. And that's why they're not going forward. Why? Because they're trying to accept, they're trying to embrace Christ and embrace the world.
That's right. Come on, preach that.
Some folks trying to embrace Christ and the world. They want both. They're shouting and dancing, bumping and bopping, waving hands, singing songs, but still want to hang out with old bad check writing Lisa. They hang out with her, riding in the car. We're going to get 12,000 on this one. Girl, you looking at my phone?